Hey everyone, Rick, the Static Nomadic. Today's October 9th, 2018, and I'm taking on a project that I've been meaning to do and needing to do for more than 2 years. And that's my headlights. These here have not been polished out. They have only been sanded and lightly buffed with the 3000 grit, and these I have not touched. You can see the difference in these headlights. Once those are polished out with the polish and the protectant, they will shine up even better. And this takes a little time and a little patience to do, but it's not as bad as one would think. Alright, what I'm using is the 3M headlight restoration kit, and it comes with 5 P500 sanding discs. That's your gold ones. The white ones are P800 grit. Comes with one 3000 polishing pad. It comes with the rubbing compound and the synthetic wax protectant that you put on last. Also comes with some tape to protect your paint, and I used the blue painter's tape instead because it had a wider stance and it worked out better for this particular application. Comes with the sanding pad and polishing pad, and it comes with an actual polishing pad for when you use the rubbing compound. You're going to supply the drill, paper towels, a spray bottle with just straight water in it, and a nice clean soft towel, rag, whatever. You could probably use a t-shirt if you had to. And of course it comes with the instructions, which are very simple and straightforward. So let's get to it. Alright, so first things first, we just got to clean off the lenses, get rid of any bug guts or whatever. Now we're going to get this thing taped off. I'm not going to tape all the way around it. I'm not going to do the turn signal lens. Now we're going to put our 500 pad on. And the biggest thing I can tell you on these is try to keep the disc flat on there. Don't get a steep pitch to it. Just keep it as flat as possible and try and stay off of any hard edges. And that includes alignment pins that may or may not be on your lens. And get to sanding. This is actually the easiest part, because after you get it all sanded nice, then you're going to take a piece, fold it over, and get all the areas that you couldn't get with that rotary tool. This is the part that takes the longest. It's absolutely critical to get everything. And that's the way it should look, a nice white frosty look. Make sure you've got everything all the way around. Now we can go ahead and clean it off. And we're going to do the same exact steps for the P800. Sand it down real good and then clean it up. Now we're going to use our 3000 disc, but you're going to want to keep this disc wet at all times. Do not let it dry out, And try to take it easy on this disc because they only give you one. And if you burn out the disc on the first light or two, well, you're gonna get a new kit. So just keep it really wet. Hand sand where you have to. Like every stage in this. Don't forget all the edges. And then clean it up good. And now comes the fun part. Take your polishing pad, put a dime size spot on there, if you will, of your rubbing compound. Spread it around nice and even so you don't get splatter everywhere. And then polish away. And if you watch real close, you can see it just coming back to life. Now, I have alignment pins on my lenses, and that's what you see me trying to work around in some of these areas. They made it much more difficult than it would be if you had a nice smooth lens with none of those alignment pins on it. Keep a nice even pressure to it. Work different angles. And then wipe it off. Once you've done all of the lenses like that, you can put your protectant on there, your silicone wax protectant. This will keep it from yellowing. And again, just use your clean rag. Put a small amount on there, roughly a dime size. And it's a wax on, wax off. Don't forget to do around your edges and all the places that you had to hand sand. Wipe it off nice and clean, and look at the difference in those headlights. It's amazing. Well, there you have it, people. It wasn't that hard, wasn't that difficult. Just make sure you have a couple of batteries for your drill. Unfortunately, the one drill that I have that has 3 batteries, the charger quit working. The drill that I only have 1 battery for, well, I had to recharge it twice during this project. So if you have a drill with 2 or more batteries, that's a good plan. Anyway, they sure do look better. And just take your time. It is a little time consuming, but you'll get it done and it'll look a whole lot better. And your lights will be brighter. One last thing, I wouldn't try to use an electric drill on this. I could see where you do serious damage to the lenses. They sand really easy, and a high-speed drill, yeah, I could definitely see where you'd do some damage. So I wouldn't suggest it. Also, I'm sure a few of you are wondering why I didn't try some of the easy remedies, you know, the bug spray, etc. I have tried those. They did not work for me, and that's why I had to go and get this kit and do it this way. The only way to get rid of that yellowing that I had was to actually sand it out. Hand sanding is the worst end of it. That's the best I can tell you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out, people.
Thank you.